Okay, so I turn the transformer around. This is the output side, and it looks to me that I have to be more to the right. And so I'm going to measure it again with this LC meter. So you're going to get the megahenries or millihenries, I'm sorry. So this is just the two outputs. I'm not hooking anything up to the ground, which I mean the green wire, which is the grounded wire, which is maybe a center tap. And when I push the LX, I get 2.12 microhenries. So not M, but a little micro symbol, the little U, and then HY, capital H and lowercase y. So this is 2.1. I'm going to go ahead and write that down here so I don't forget it. So this is 2.15, 2.15 microhenries. Okay, and then you guys wanted to know also what it is in ohms. So I'm going to do the Fluke first. I should probably rotate this a little bit to the right so you guys can see better. Let's go ahead and grab the two hands. I'm going to zero them out again to, right now it says it is 0.08. 0.08. Okay, that's what it's settled at, 0.08. And when I connect these to these two wires, then we get on the Fluke there might be a light, 0.23 ohms. So the Fluke, so I'm going to put in here the letter F for Fluke, 0.22, but I have to take the 8 off, so 0.08 off, so that's going to be 0.13. Okay, and now I'm gonna connect now the Aktakom and get the two probes here. I'll zero these out. So the probes have 0.06, 0.06, 0.06, and let me turn the light on. There we go, 0.05, 06, somewhere there. And when I connect them to the two main wires, I get 0.20, 21, 20. So the 6, so be 14, round 14 or 15. So it's pretty much so the same. So the Aktakom, AK, I'm going to put is 0.15 or 16 or somewhere there. So basically the Fluke and the Aktakom are pretty much so the same. Now, I was also asked to write down what is it when I cross the green wire, which is the center tap, I think, with one of the wires in here. So we're going to now measure that part. And I'm using the, let's see, do I have, oh, I got 0 there. Okay, that's an interesting thing. I get a 0 between the center tap and between the black, well, the one I marked as black originally, this was the load. I mean, I'm sorry, this was the line. And then this was the ground, that's why I marked it was the white. And now when I measure it in ohms, between the green and the white wire or ground wire or neutral wire, I get still 0 ohms. So 0 ohms, but let's go ahead and hook up my meter, and it's calibrating and it's ready to measure. So we're gonna hook up, this thing keeps falling off, so we're gonna hook up the center tap, or I call it center tap, and one of these wires, and it's telling me it's not an inductor. And then in here, when I connect it to the one that I consider black wire, I get 2.152 symbol micro, the U, capital HY, 2.151 microhenries. So let me write that down. So 2.1 2.16 2.16 microhenry. So I don't understand this. I don't understand how come this way it does nothing. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't connect this right. It should have been connected like that. So it's not an inductor. And when I do this, it's also not an inductor. So I get 0 between this and that. But when I connect power, over here, this is grounded, and the other side is the ground is only through the chassis. So let me show you the way these guys work. Let me just shut off the meters. I don't have to stay on anymore. So this is the output, and the output is going to be connected to the other side. The hot wire, of course, goes to the hot here, and this is the ground wire to the chassis. I don't understand why they are grounding it over there through the chassis, which I assume they're trying to make the transformer being grounded itself, but I don't understand why this is plugged in here into this wire. It just does not make sense to me at all for some reason. So I don't understand this. I mean, not the way I want to understand it. So if there's anybody who can tell me a little bit more about it, I would appreciate it. Sorry, I'm kind of talking about my thoughts, but that's just how it is.